Why is there dingling? No dingles.
I don't hear it. So
Well,
that's
that's
got
good.
to be.
Hopefully it doesn't go out in the stream like that.
I don't hear it. So
Well,
that's
that's
got
good.
to be.
And let's check this one. Make sure we have sound over there. Sound over there. Yep. Sound over there. All right. They're always so low. I always have to boost them when I do the processing for some reason.
Who, me?
No,
Oh.
no, actually I have ours. Ours are pretty good they're even across the board in meld. But for some reason on Twitch and YouTube, no matter how much I boost them here, they're always low for some reason. It's weird. Oh, I didn't send us live. Does it matter?
You did what?
Make us live on Facebook or anything. Alrighty. Actually, the metrics were really good after we came back for downloads and stuff.
Oh, nice.
I was like, that was pretty good. Alrighty, we ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do a thing. Oh, where's music? God, it's been so long. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hang on. I am the mixer. That's game. Not game. No games. Music. 3, 2, 1. Howdy, folks. Welcome to Joystick and Mouse, your place for casual gamers, video game news and reviews. I'm Don, a ghost Diddy within the gaming community, and with me tonight, as always, is my co-host JayDimes.
What's going on, folks?
We present to you episode 210, and today is April 13th, 2026. And on today's episode, it's a new day at Microsoft. We have some insights into NVIDIA and where they are going in the gaming industry. There are some interesting lawsuits in the industry, and we take a look at the GDC Game Industry Report. GDC is the Gamers Developer Conference. It is highly interesting. I've been several times. It is highly entertaining and a lot of fun. And when I went, it was in San Francisco, which is a great place to go to a conference. It's at the Moscone Center in San Francisco. You ever been there?
Never been.
Yep. Nice place.
I don't think I've ever been to San Francisco.
Really?
No. Maybe driven through it. Because I feel like I've only been to California once. It was for buddy's wedding. And I had to drive from LAX down to Sacramento. And I think I went through
Up.
San Francisco, but I could be
That's
wrong
a
about that.
long ass drive. That's a long drive from Los Angeles to Sacramento.
I don't feel like it was that long.
Yeah, it's Sacramento's northern California. LAX is southern.
Or maybe
California.
I didn't. Maybe I did not fly into. Maybe I didn't fly into LAX. Yeah, I'm not positive now. Maybe we had a layover at LAX.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, so then I don't know where I flew into. I flew into an airport that was not far from Cupertino because I went to Cupertino to visit because I was still working at Apple, and
I was
so
gonna say Cupertino.
I could walk around the. I could go walk around the campus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know where I flew into.
Yeah, I think when I went to Cupertino I went for training on Apple products. they used to have uh, a developer's toolkit, and I went for training on that there one time. That was a
Oh yeah.
long
What
time ago.
airport did you fall fly into?
I think, I think Los Angeles. And it's a bit of a drive down to Cupertino, but Sacramento's in Northern California. That's way up there.
Yeah, then I have no idea. No idea.
It's what happens. Here, okay. So here's my driving story about San Francisco. One time we were over there. We were out there for work, and we had a weekend free. So I rented a Harley.
Oh.
And I drove down. I drove down, not quite to Los Angeles, and then cut over, and I wanted to drive up the Pacific Highway. So, and I did that. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful. It's incredible. If you ever get the opportunity, people, go drive up the Pacific Highway in California. It's stunning. The cliffs, the sea, and it's gorgeous. But when I got to San Francisco, I'm like, I hadn't seen the Bay Bridge by then. I wanted to drive across the Bay Bridge and see what that was about. So I had to go through San Francisco to get there. And I'm on a Harley. I've got, leather jacket on, the whole thing. And I stop I'm in San Francisco, and there are cops directing traffic, and I'm like, okay, fine. And so I stop at the stoplight when the cop stops me, and I look across the street, and there is a I don't know what to call it other than a gay celebration going on. There are I'm on a Harley in leathers, and there are guys in assless chaps and the whole just, and they are staring at me. And I'm like 20 at the time. I was so uncomfortable. I mean, nothing.
Somebody they were trying to induct you into the biker club.
Possibly. I mean, nothing against that lifestyle. If that's you do you. But it's.
It wasn't what you were looking for.
Not absolutely not. No.
So the only thing I can think of is that I flew into San Francisco, which is an hour and a half from Sacramento.
Oh really? I'm surprised it's that short. Huh.
But it would have still been a long drive because I would have had to go south to Cupertino.
Yeah.
And then drive back up to go to Sacramento. But I feel like that might be right, because I do remember having to get up pretty early in the morning and take a long drive after the wedding to make my flight.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, possibly. I've actually never been to Sacramento. All the places I've been to California multiple times, but never been to Sacramento.
Not a whole lot to it. We were just like downtown at the hotel. There was a Hard Rock Cafe in Sacramento at the time.
Yeah.
But
I've been to the one in Los Angeles. The Hard Rock in
I've been to the one in Sacramento, the one in Vegas.
Been to the one in Vegas.
And the one in London.
Not been to the one in London. I've been to the one in Orlando. In Miami. Is there one in Miami?
I don't know if I went to the one in Orlando. I also went to the one in, I want to say it was in Niagara, but I'm not positive of whether or not it was on I feel like it was on the Canadian
I
side.
think it's on the Canadian side, isn't it?
Yeah, I went there when I was in high school, maybe. Because funny enough, in Canada, I think you can gamble at 18.
Yeah, it sounds
Nah,
right.
it must not have been when I was 18. No, it wasn't. It wasn't when I was 18. It must have been 16 when I went.
Yeah, there's one in Niagara Falls. There's one in Toronto.
I don't think I went to the. I'm pretty sure I went to the one in Niagara Falls.
So one, yep, there's one in Miami. So I was at the one in Miami too.
When I was in London, like at the end of my study abroad, I was so happy to see a Hard Rock Cafe because I got something that was like close to American food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see. When I was in
So
London, I
very happy to
loved the
see it.
food. I loved the
You said what?
English food. I loved it when we were over there. I could eat fish and chips every day. I mean,
Well, see,
perfectly
that
good.
wasn't what we got. Like we living on the camp, like the college campus.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't get fish and chips one time.
Oh, really?
I had fish and chips, but it was because I'd go out to like a bar or a restaurant or something on the weekend. But it was not very good. We didn't even get like a traditional English breakfast.
Really?
Well, I take that back. We did get like the beans and the ham and the toast,
Yeah.
but like
Good stuff.
never like sunny side up eggs.
No bangers and mash or
No
Sunday
bangers.
roast.
Nope.
Sausage rolls, all that kind of great
Nope,
stuff.
never had
Oh
that.
man, but I love that stuff when we're over there.
They would offer us some sort of egg. It was typically either poached or hard boiled. Beans, toast, tomatoes.
Yeah,
Like
the
stewed tomatoes or fried tomatoes, and like their version of bacon, which was ham, which
Yeah,
like ham.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like
fine.
I think we call it.
But the whole beans thing was hard for me to get.
Yeah, they like it at breakfast. And they put it on toast.
What I did realize was, though, if I ate the beans and toast at breakfast, I didn't tend to be hungry at lunch.
True. Yep. Yeah, they like a good
So,
breakfast.
I mean, yeah. So there was something for it being hearty and filling, but not necessarily my jam.
Yeah, we enjoy London a lot. Definitely one of
Now
my
the
favorite
Indian
cities.
food, top tier.
So here's one of those weird things. So my daughter's fiance, his mother is British, and he said, when you go to London, make sure you go have pizza. And I'm like, pizza? I mean, what are they? Okay, fine. So one night we were like, well, what are we going for dinner? And my wife says, well, we were supposed to go have pizza, so let's go have pizza. I'm like, all right. I'm telling you what, it's the most amazing pizza you've ever had in your life. It's incredible. It's
I don't think I had pizza at all while I was over there.
And then we started looking around and started to realize there's like a pizza spot on every other block. It was like they were everywhere. And it's really good. It's like a flat pizza with but it's not crispy. It's like just a little sauce and a little cheese, and it was so good. It was amazingly good. I was really surprised.
I want to go get some Italian pizza. So
yeah, from what I understand, it's completely different though.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'd like to try it.
Yes. Well, yeah, I'd like to try it too. Italy's on our list, but I think maybe Scotland's next.
You all went to Ireland.
We went to Ireland, yeah. That was more or less our Well, we're going to Scotland too for a distillery tour, but Ireland was great. There's a lot of alcohol in Ireland. Oh my god. Oh my god. The house is such a mess. We're next weekend they're putting the hardwood floors in upstairs.
Oh, exciting.
Well, so
Upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs. So our main level of the townhouse has hardwood. So we're tearing out the 30-year-old carpet upstairs and getting hardwood upstairs too. So, but
that sounds like fun.
We had to clear out the master bedroom and the spare bedroom and everything out of the hall closets and everything. And all that stuff is just everywhere. And we're like,
yeah.
I'm like, I just want a big dumpster and I just want to throw it all away. Everything.
I mean, the nice thing is it'll be a quick put back when you're done. You know, like, and it's not like
true.
They're coming to do it what, tomorrow, you said?
No, next weekend.
Oh, why'd y'all move everything so early?
Because there was a lot. Because they needed.
But now you got a whole week where you got to live.
I know, but they need a spot to bring the wood. They have to bring the wood like 3 or 4 days ahead of time. There was nowhere to put it. It was just.
I guess that makes sense.
So,
we did not do that. Y'all are much better than we are because we did not move all that stuff.
No, all the furniture's there. That's on them. They said, we'll move the furniture. I'm like, those dressers are freaking heavy. Good luck with that.
You know, I don't remember what furniture they actually moved of ours.
Yeah, he came and measured and looked around and said, "Yeah, no problem. We'll move that stuff." I'm like, "All right, I'm taking you at your word, dude."
No, I mean that's nice. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you all will really enjoy having the wood floors.
Oh God! So
when it's done,
yeah. So hardwood floors, not cheap, and then you got to go out and buy rugs, which are not cheap.
You're like, why did we bother putting these floors down if we were just going to cover them with rugs?
Yeah, and but you don't want them to get messed up. The carpet is so bad up here. I mean,
y'all are doing legit hardwood floors too, right?
Yes, real
like
hardwood. Not LVP or the manufactured. No, this is real oak hardwood to match what's in the main level. We're just matching it. It's that that constructor grade honey oak. I think we got little wider planks upstairs, but it's the same color, so
nice.
No big deal. We're sort of sad, or us and the people in the end townhouse have been here the longest, and they're moving. They sold their house this week. So my favorite little
where are they headed off to?
I think Manassas.
Oh. I feel like that's kind of a step down. Are they buying a bigger house?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're moving to Sterling.
Oh, all right. Well, that's...
No, as a matter of fact, they have a townhouse now. They bought another townhouse. A little bit bigger, but... Or a 2-level condo or something like that. So, yeah. So I'm going to miss my ferocious little puppy. She's hilarious. She's the kind that barks and yaps and then runs up to you and rolls over and says, "Rub my belly." She's hilarious. So cute. All right, let's. How about you? What's going on with you? Anything fun, exciting?
No. I bought the new car when we recorded last time, right?
Yeah. Had you bought the new one? No, I think I heard about the I heard
the accident, but I hadn't bought a new car. Yeah, so we bought a 25 Camry hybrid.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
25,
Yeah,
they
I
didn't
think you
make
did.
anything that wasn't a hybrid, so it's just a Camry that is a hybrid. Um, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. God, cars are freaking expensive. Jesus. I,
Yeah.
I've been sort of
Gas
looking.
is expensive too, sir.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's.
I guess I don't have to tell you if you have had to fill up the truck.
I haven't had to fill up the truck recently. I've taken it out a couple of times just to run it around, but we try not to use it as much. Although
That's fair.
I got to drive down to Fort Belvoir next week, so I'll probably take it then. I got to go get my identification renewed.
For work?
Work, yeah.
That's fun.
That's always fun. Yeah.
Is Belvoir the closest place for you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't like going to that office. It's a pain in the butt. Did they let you make an appointment, or are you just doing a walk-in?
Oh, I made an appointment.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you don't know. If you walk in there, you are there for at least 3 to 4 hours. At least.
Yeah.
Walk-ins. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told you we're thinking about trading the small car in on a slightly bigger car because we thought we wanted a really small car, but practical.
It's not what it's cracked up to be.
Practical every day. Something just a little bit bigger with a little bit more room would be nicer. So
that's fair. I can see that.
I was looking at cars and I'm like, man, I don't think I'm buying a new one.
I mean, you do run into the plus that because the 27s came out and they're trying to get rid of 26s, if you can find some 25s,
yeah,
you probably get a really good deal on it.
Yeah, I might do that too because I think we're going to do it sometime in the summer. I mean, July timeframe. And
well, I think by then you probably won't find many 25s, but they'll be working really hard to get rid of the 26s.
I was going to say they'll be working really hard to get rid of the 26s. So hopefully we can work a deal. So, all right, let's jump in here. BS enough. So the Asha Sharma era began at Xbox this week. She gave a couple of interviews, and they definitely sent mixed messages about the direction and future of Xbox. So let's take a look at what she said and didn't say. So these were really interesting, and she beat around the bush a lot. I mean, a lot. She had an interview with Windows Central.
In-house interview.
In-house interview. Her and the other new dude, Matt Booty, to talk about the direction of Xbox, and she really didn't say anything. She didn't say anything about. I mean, they asked her about exclusives, and she's didn't really give a definitive answer. She said a lot of, "I'm learning, and I'm trying to figure out, how all the things go together, and then we'll figure it out from there." And I was like, really? Then why did you do interviews if you weren't going to say anything?
I think I can't remember the lady's name that just left. I mean, she didn't get this head of Xbox, CEO of Xbox job. But I remember when they hired her into like the deputy role and like the successor to Phil, people thought it was odd because I don't think she came from like that background of games. And so I find it really, really odd that you would put someone else in the job who has no background in games and just waste all the time you spent preparing the person who also had no background in games
Yeah,
to
really.
take the job. I mean, I guess they have there's some thought or plan to it, but I don't know that this I don't know if this interview is going to do a lot to satiate, um, Xbox fans who are already puzzled by the decision.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense when they made the announcement, because she didn't have anything to do with Xbox.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what, as long as my new Gears game comes out, um, I'll give them a little leeway.
How do you do that?
I did see something today, and I don't know if she talked about this during this interview, but at least there was like some internal communication where they were talking about that the price for Game Pass is too high for the consumer for the value it gives.
Mm-hmm.
And so that they've got to find a way to build better value in. I mean, or they could just drop the cost, but assuming that that's not going to happen, they got to find a way to build better value in.
Yeah, I don't think they'll drop the cost. I think the cost is what it is.
But that might lead to, oh, do they include WoW in the subscription going forward?
They say that, and so for me, yes, that'd be really nice. But I mean, they're milking that cow already. I mean, they're getting both of them from a lot of people.
Mm. That was going to be my question: is how many people are paying for Game Pass and WoW? So, what's your trade-off? Like, how much money are you really losing? I would imagine that there are probably a fair amount of WoW players who aren't interested in any of the Xbox stuff and maybe don't pay for Game Pass because WoW is what they play. Um,
That's probably true. I know.
but yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
Go ahead.
they have to, they gotta match that back and figure out what the value is. Plus, also, maybe how many new converts can you get if it's included, and then how much of that new convert money in uh what's the word I'm looking for, customizations that they buy, do you get as new money?
Right. Now, but that's my WoW subscription. So what might be cool though is if they give you in-game content though that's exclusive to Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like,
Although I feel like that's a harder sale because now the value is only there for people who are Game Pass players who play WoW.
well,
So for me, like, I'm not getting anything for my money out of that because I don't play WoW. But I don't know. I don't know that giving people in-game content is going to be enough to push the button that they want to play. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Maybe.
Do you think maybe if they gave like DLCs for games, if you have both, or like if you have Game Pass, you get DLC for I don't know, some game that they have, like Control or Outer Worlds. By the way, Outer Worlds is really fun.
Oh, I haven't played that. Yeah, I don't know.
Would that be enough
I don't
value
know.
for you if you got DLCs that were exclusive to Game Pass?
Maybe. Maybe for some folks. I mean, I don't know that pushes the needle for me one way or the other. Um, but yeah, I mean, Game Pass is pricey.
It is.
Like,
now.
I'm not looking forward to the next re-up after my current, because I paid for a year, whatever
so
the
did I.
current price is. So
Yeah, when they said the price was going to go up, I was like, all right, yep, I'll do a year.
yeah.
So
Or maybe they've got to give a better discount on the year.
That might be good too. Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna pay for the whole year up front, I know WoW gives a pretty good discount. It's pretty nice discount if you pay for the year.
Yeah. So
there was another interesting little tidbit on this page that this interview was on, that Rockstar earns over $1 million a day from GTA Online. And I was like, only $1 million a day? Only?
and that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but
that's a lot of money for a game that's how many years old?
True. Yeah. Well, but then
So like I'm imagining $1 million a day isn't even the height. So think about what they might have been making on, like, how many years ago was GTA 5?
GTA 5's been at least 10 years, hasn't it?
So 5 years in, what were they making a day? If you're making $1 million a day on a 10-year-old game,
well, GTA Online was released 10 years ago, 13 years ago, 2013.
Oh, so that GTA Online is totally separate than like the iterative game.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
October 1st, 2013.
Listen, I'm impressed at $1 million a day.
Yeah, I guess for a 13-year-old game. Of course, there's a 22-year-old game, 21-year-old game that makes almost $5 million a day. I think is the.
What's that?
WoW.
Yeah, but WoW does like massive iterative content. Are they doing that for GTA?
I think they do content updates. Yeah.
I wonder if they do them to like the scale of WoW.
Probably not, but we pay for those too. Those aren't free in your subscription. I mean, I have a whole shelf full of collector's editions downstairs.
Well, hold on. Let me just put this out there. So I was just Googling GTA Online, and I just saw a story that said GTA Online makes 4.4 million per week on PS5.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But they're on everything, right? They're PC, Xbox.
So, and that's what they get after they're split with Sony. So Sony gets half of that.
Wow. So that's Rockstar split is 4.4.
That's Rockstar split.
Wow.
On just PS5.
Really? People are playing Grand Theft Online on their PlayStation? I guess. I find it hard to play online games. Well, games like that, I find them hard to play on a console. I have to play those on PC.
Okay, so the game is the online component of GTA 5.
Oh, is it?
So it's, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah. GTA 5 was the same year. Interesting. It looks like GTA Online released before GTA 5 did.
Rockstar is out here.
How is that game 13
printing money?
Wow.
And the crazy thing is if you look at what Rockstar makes, GTA, Max Payne, Midnight Club, Red Dead. Of those 4 games, I would only say 2 of them are really big games.
Well, Red Dead.
And I don't know.
Red Dead
Redemption. GTA and Red Dead. I don't know what else.
I still
I mean,
fire that up.
Rockstar did. They did. Ellie Noire was a Rockstar game, right?
Was it? Let me look. Rockstar Games. Yeah. Stop it.
So
All
yeah,
right. Yeah. Grand Theft
I
Auto
don't think
has
they're
been.
out here making a bunch of like really great games, but they're making money
Yep.
on
LA Noire.
yeah, Ellie Noire. They never did a, which I've always been shocked they never did a sequel to.
Yeah. They did Manhunt too. Also.
Yeah, but GTA is where GTA
GTA is there.
is what makes them their money. So yeah, good for them that they found a way to monetize.
And then
I mean, and you know the money they're going to make on GTA 6,
and
right?
they're going to have the largest release probably in the history of video games.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's probably going to look beautiful too.
Oh, it's going to be stunning. Looking forward to it. Alrighty. Speaking of looking stunning, part of video games is the hardware that we play them on. NVIDIA obviously dominates that hardware landscape. Last week, NVIDIA's fiscal 2026 results were released and highlight a massive divergence between consumer gaming and corporate AI. We wonder what this means for the gaming community. This article, well, okay, so several things. We know that NVIDIA in particular is, I don't know if they're stepping back from, but they are definitely not prioritizing the consumer gaming market. Their focus is on AI and providing the GPUs that server farms use to handle the volume and software that AI requires. So, if you have shopped for a video card recently, you know that they are fucking outrageous. They're just there's just no other way to put it. They're expensive. They're unbelievably expensive. So, I have a 4090. And my 4090 was outrageously expensive at the time. Now, I don't even think I could get a 5080 for that. Matter of fact, I know I can't. I think the 5080s are in the $2,000 range.
Nah, it's crazy.
And I saw one yesterday. It's I think it's called a Lightning. It might be made by MSI. I'm not sure. It was $5,000.
It's a whole computer.
No, graphics card. 59.
No. I'm saying that price.
Oh yes, yeah,
is
yeah.
a whole computer.
Yeah, a 5090 graphics card. Lightning. I think it's called the Lightning.
That's nuts.
That's if you can find one. Here's the other thing, though. People are buying them because you can't find them.
Yeah. They're gonna crash the whole industry of gaming with these prices.
I lied. $6,100 for the it is MSI Lightning Z.
They're breaking like everything's scarce. You know, it's the reason why I didn't move up to the new AMD generation, because the price of RAM is prohibitive.
Yeah.
To do it, because they're using all the RAM.
Because RAM's expensive because it's going in all the AI cards, because they make a fortune off of that and not off consumer cards.
Which and so it makes me wonder, like, how much money is, let's say, for instance, AMD losing on processor sales because the current generation of processors require DDR5. Nobody wants to pay for DDR5 RAM, and they're not making AM4 processors.
Mm-mm.
So like your high end AM that your what would have been your high end AM4 uh, CPUs are crazy expensive.
Yeah, they're outrageous. Storage, NAND storage. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, like storage. So the thing about storage though is like you can 98% of the time you can reuse your existing storage when you build a new box.
You
But you
can,
need
but like if you've got a Gen 4, um, or you've got a Gen 3 drive and your motherboard can handle a Gen 4, you've lost half of your throughput to your drive. It's you're using four lanes instead of eight, something like that.
yeah.
I mean, it's most people wouldn't notice. I mean, I've got Gen 3 drives in mine too. I mean, my my main OS drive is Gen 4, but I mean you don't really notice it, but holy crap, is it expensive? They've storage has doubled in price. RAM has absolutely doubled and probably in some cases tripled. Last time I was down at Micro Center, I looked in a 32 gig 6400 DDR5 was 400 and
Mm-hmm.
I think 450 $480, and used to be able to get that for 200. And if it was on sale, you could get it for 150 almost all the time. It's just ridiculous how expensive it is. And it's all because of all that inventory is going to server farms and GPUs. Now, these aren't so the GPUs that they use in a server farm aren't the same thing that we use. They're a step above.
Yeah, but they're not making the GPUs that we need because they're busy
Right.
making these other GPUs.
Yeah, and Nvidia has a 92% share of the graphics cards, which is just nuts.
Yeah, listen, Nvidia. I mean, even at work when I hear them like when we talk about uh AI, like Nvidia is all over this like on from a business standpoint, and a government standpoint. I don't know, like does that mean that there's some bandwidth there for AMD to focus on consumers and maybe take back a little market share?
It'd be nice, although they're sort of owning the PC CPU market right now.
I mean, I've always every box I've built has been an AMD box.
Yeah, well, I've had mine quite a while now, but mine is uh i9 14900K. So mine's Intel, but Bex we just redid hers right before, thank God, right before the RAM prices went crazy, and hers is all AMD.
Now, this box has I bought Alex's old graphics card, which I think is like a 2080, which was faster than what I was using.
That's what she's using,
Uh,
2080 Ti.
uh, and but yeah, it was an AMD graphics card. It was actually your old AMD graphics card that was in there. And then Will uses an Nvidia card, I think.
Well, and see,
I
yeah.
think he
So
I think he bought like a 40 like a 4070 Ti
Mm-hmm.
Super. Uh, but the rest of his box is AMD.
Yeah, well, she's using my old graphics card, which still is most people. It would still be fine because
Yeah,
I'm just like that. I'm
yeah,
terrible.
because you spend the money.
But I'm not changing it anytime soon. It's
Yeah, I mean, listen, everything is prohibitively priced.
yeah, it is. God, we were looking at plane tickets today,
Mm,
and
don't do that.
I'm like, holy crap! Because we were talking about going to Scotland. I'm like, holy crap! It's like $1,000 for the plane ticket. They're usually like in the $400 range. I'm like, this is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, until prices of fuel come down, this is what we got.
Yep, everything. Yep, we're seeing it. We're seeing it everywhere, but in the hardware world, we're seeing it because of AI. It's just sucking up, and there's nobody else to make the chips either. You just don't, you just don't start up one of these chip manufacturing plants. All right, so that all right, completely different. Next story. Um, God, who wrote that? Levy Weavy. We've all heard about the lawsuits against Meta and YouTube uh, about their addictive algorithms. The video game industry is not immune from this trend. Several lawsuits have been filed against gaming companies recently, alleging using addictive practices. Mostly the
Mm.
lawsuits are against games that target younger players. I found this highly interesting. Uh, the big one is against Roblox,
Of course.
of course, but also there are lawsuits against Fortnite, Minecraft, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and then there is a class action against uh, a grouping of video games. So this is really interesting. Really interested to see where this goes because I mean we've talked about this multiple times about loot boxes
Hmm.
and that kind of thing. Sorry, pardon me. Um, and how that's addictive. And even in WoW, WoW's getting there too. So I think we might have talked about this a little bit. Um, WoW has started selling a token for real money that you then use to buy in-game items. So instead of earning the items in game like you normally
Mm.
would, you can now buy them. They already do this in games they've been doing it forever in Diablo. That's been around. They do it. I mean, they've been doing it in Fortnite and stuff. And so these lawsuits are class action. If you want to, you can look it up online and add your name if you've ever bought anything on one of those games. Uh, there are several ones in. I know one was New Jersey. Yeah, the Roblox and Epic Games. That one's in New Jersey. There are several in Nevada. Uh, California. Fair question. Is the Roblox getting worse? I've never played Roblox, so I don't really know anything about it. Um,
Yeah, Will plays, but I've never played.
yeah. Um, yeah, And I do know that there's even another lawsuit against Roblox for not having enough um, barriers in place, and it made it easier for people to target kids.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I get the issue. Um, I think in some ways it's kind of whack to put it all on the the companies.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know really how much it is the company's fault. Like you got to decide that you're not gonna push that button. They can't make you.
It is. I I understand this now that they make it really enticing for kids, and kids just don't understand it.
Well, here's the thing.
But
Why does your child
yes, have access to be able to buy
right to
things in
spend
game.
that
Yeah,
money?
I agree. Yeah, yeah. It was you. We've all been in a video game store and seen, the 10-year-old
Yeah.
kid standing next to his mom, and his mom is buying Grand Theft Auto, and the clerk's going, this is a mature game, right? And she's like, yeah, it's fine. He plays them all the time. Like, the
Oh yeah.
kid's 10. He shouldn't be playing Grand Theft Auto.
What I do think is what I do think is interesting, or I would like to know, is they use children as the cover for these arguments. But how many times is it really the children that are spending the money? Like, we're talking about a game that children play, right? They're the audience.
True.
But are they actually the people spending the money? Or is it, your preteen, your teenagers, your adults who also play spending the money?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. WoW's one of those. See, I always relate it to WoW because I've been playing that for so long. Um, there's a lot of in game. I have started. I used to be the person that every time something came out, I bought it just because it was. Now I don't anymore because first of all, they're expensive. They're more expensive than they used to be, and I'm like, I, and I'm sort of at the place where how many mounts do I need? How many different, pets can you have? That kind of thing. It's not worth it anymore. But I do understand how someone could say, I, you know, somebody might not have that level of restraint, possibly.
Yeah. To an extent, we're protecting people from themselves. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know if I agree with it
I
wholeheartedly, but
don't
I
agree
get
with
it.
it wholeheartedly, but I understand maybe there should be some. I yeah, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what? You should put a limit. The parents should put a limit on it and say you can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I
there
don't.
are all
Yeah. I
kinds of
don't.
parental controls in these games.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is for that.
All right, the GDC, which stands for the Game Developers Conference, 2026 State of the Game Industry Report was released last week and details a challenging period for the sector. Developers took the brunt of this challenge in the form of layoffs due to restructuring and market shifts. There were some interesting stats about AI, but also some skepticism. Despite these pressures, developers are looking toward the future with a significant interest in developing for the Steam Deck and the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2. It was
Hmm.
so this was a huge the GDC State of the Game is a huge survey that they send out to developers. Um, I used to get this. I don't get it anymore. I don't know why, but and I've been to the Gamers Developer Conference a couple times, and it was really interesting and a lot of fun, and you learned a lot about development and the games and tools and that kind of thing. Um, some interesting facts is that 28% of developers worldwide experienced a layoff last year. In the United States, it was 33%. One in three have been laid off from from a gaming company. That's a lot. Uh, what was the another good stat was 36% of professionals have integrated generative AI into their workflows for tasks like brainstorming and coding. Over half of the industry, which gains 50%, remains skeptical, viewing the technology as a potential threat to creativity and job security. Do you use AI?
A little bit.
I'm I, I'm using.
So I have a specific task that I have to do that I use AI for pretty regularly, other than like just like looking up stuff or like, but one of the for some of the videos that I edit at work, we have to do closed captions,
Mm-hmm.
and Adobe Premiere does not output captions in the file type I need for the repository where they go.
Right.
So I get Copilot to switch the caption file from a text file to a web VTT file for me
Okay.
every couple weeks. And I just tell it to do it, makes me a file, good to go.
That's slick. That's fine.
Yeah. Um, but like some of the folks I work with use a lot of AI for their coding.
I don't use it for coding per se, although lately I've been doing a lot more configuration and management stuff. Um,
Mm.
but I definitely use it for brainstorming. I use it for ideas. I definitely use it for research a lot. Um,
Yeah.
can this do this or in that kind of thing, Um, so I don't have to search through 37 pages and correlate all that stuff. Um, I haven't really used it for like summarizing or that kind of thing. Um, I was playing with it a little bit for the show notes tonight. Um, I was like, summarize this page, and then it was like, that is god awful. What were you doing?
Hmm.
Nobody would look at it that way. So, um,
I've used it for like document rewrites. Like you write a section of whatever and ask it to read it for punctuation, grammar,
oh
tone.
yes,
Great job at it.
I have used it to change the tone of something for sure.
Hmm.
Um, make this sound more professional. Make this sound not as harsh. That kind of thing. I've done that for sure. Uh, I'll tell you where I have used it. I've been looking up NIST regulations, which
Mm.
are government regulations, and telling it, I've had it told it, tell me the highlights, show me the highlights of this regulation, and it actually has done a pretty good job of that. or tell me how this regulation pertains to this particular thing. And it's done, I would say, a pretty good job at that. It's definitely not perfect. I think that's the thing that people need to understand about AI. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And you sort of got to fact check everything it tells you.
Yeah.
So,
fact check for sure. Can be helpful, but fact check what you get.
yeah, let's see. How many?
Because you can ask it the same question twice and get two different answers.
Oh, absolutely. So funny thing,
which is unhelpful.
It is not helpful at all. I have been on a page at search Google for something, and you get the little AI thing at the top of it. And I've been looking at it. It's like, oh, that's interesting. I'll go somewhere else to start doing that. Come back to the page, and the page will refresh, and it's completely different at the top. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell was that?
Yep.
Stop it being said. Let's see. Any other stats? Yeah, everybody's white. Yep. Let's see. Yep. Half of the respondents were from the United States, which is interesting because not a lot of the companies are here. Some of them are, but Blizzard is. But like, there are a lot of studios in other places.
Yeah.
The companies may be based here, but a lot of the studios are in other countries.
I mean, look at what happened to Oracle. Lay off 30,000 people in a week.
Did they? Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
Was it last week?
I want to say it was 30,000 people worldwide.
Wow. Well, but then again, how many people does Oracle employ?
I mean, still.
Still, yes.
Yep, 30,000. 30,000 people. And then gave their CFO a $26 million pay package.
Bernie's right. Bernie's right. You know what? Start taxing people on their wealth, not on their income, on their wealth. You pay 3% tax on your wealth, period.
I don't know if I want to pay 3% tax on my wealth. Does wealth only apply to people with
it's only people that it's only people that are worth more than $1 billion, I think.
Oh, well, all right. I mean, does that?
Yeah. Yeah, because I pay like 28% of my, well, not all of it. Tax laws in the United States are so stupid. Oh my God, this graduated tax is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, I was kind of fussing about that after doing my taxes this year, and I saw how much I owed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because my stock portfolio did entirely too good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And so I got to pay more. I was like, but I didn't even bring that money home.
Yeah,
like it's still, it's not really a gain.
Like, okay, so here's my pet peeve, my latest pet peeve. Why do I have to pay real estate tax? I haven't seen any of that. I haven't seen any of that income.
Oh, when you say real estate tax, are you talking property tax?
Property tax.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't seen any of that income. They say my house is worth something, but I don't get to see that income.
Hey, I could say I said the same thing about car tax.
How is that?
Like, I don't know how they justify what they want from me for car tax.
Oh, that's another. Yeah, that's a whole nother. If you live in the state of Virginia, we pay a personal property tax on our cars. It's just the most asinine thing. So, I don't know about you.
Paying personal property tax on a depreciating asset.
Yep. That costs you an arm and a leg to keep anyway. And if you live anywhere near a metropolitan area, your insurance is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Yes to all of those things.
It's irritating. All of it. It's all too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Moving to Montana.
I agree with you.
Moving to Montana and buying a cave. That's it.
I mean, listen, I always expect one day that you're going to call me and tell me y'all are moving back to Canada.
Can't.
Why can't you?
Because the United States is stupid and they make you pay. So, because I have 401ks and a pension and Social Security and all that kind of stuff, I can't have it here and live in another country.
Really?
Really? Well, you can, but they tax the shit out of you, and they tax you in both places.
You couldn't transfer it?
I could if I closed out my account completely, but I can't roll it over into a Canadian fund company.
No, really?
Yeah, really. There's tax law. You can, but you have to take the tax hit.
That's whack.
That's why the tax laws are set up that way.
That's whack.
Yeah, it's a racket, that's for sure. They have you. It's and then like healthcare.
So even after you retire, right? Like you're retired.
Uh-huh.
And you're drawing your retirement. At that point, you still couldn't like roll over into something that was
not without taking the tax hit, no. And so if you're going to do that, you might as well just cash it out completely and take the 33% hit and
ugh. A third is crazy.
A third of it.
It's craziness.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't like that for you.
No, I don't like that for anybody either.
Ugh.
All right, folks. Any last thoughts on our topics? We were sort of doom and gloom tonight. Didn't realize that, but when I was putting the stories together,
we didn't have a single positive story.
We're sort of
I mean, the Xbox one was, kind of moderate. It was in the middle.
It was sort of in the middle, but again, she didn't say a whole lot. I just hope that they do good things. Don't forget about us.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that. We'll see how this new Xbox works out.
Yeah,
whether we get some.
I don't even know where mine's at.
Some good first party games. That's the biggest. That's the biggest problem that they have is that we're not getting good first party games. I think a lot of people's disappointment would be mitigated if we were seeing better first party games.
Yeah. Although I've been playing Outer Worlds 2 a little bit. That's a lot of fun. Enjoying it.
I don't think I played the first one.
From this, it's definitely better than the first one. I think it's better than the first one, and most people have said yes, it's better than the first one.
Okay.
Oh, and it's on Game Pass. Just fire it up.
What would you compare it to?
What is it similar to?
Screenshots remind me of Borderlands or BioShock.
It's probably closer to BioShock. But it's got like it's very, very similar to Mass Effect. I would say.
Okay.
Where your choices matter.
Never played Mass Effect.
You know, what choice you make, you know, is how affects how people react to you in the future in the game. So my playthrough right now, I'm just being a complete asshole the whole time. just just oh, all right. Yeah, so that's a pretty good game. I'm only 10 hours or so into it, but I'm enjoying it. So it's pretty good so far. I have a buddy who's playing Crimson Desert, which is another new game that just came out not too long ago. He said it's okay.
Never heard. That looks like that's a PS5 game.
Yeah, he said he's about. I think you can get it for PC though, maybe, or maybe it's coming for PC. He said he's about 40 hours in, and he's not even out of the first land, and there are 5 more lands to go to, or islands, or something.
No, it came out for Xbox. Yeah, you can even play it on Mac.
Yeah, so he said it's okay. He said it's sort of repetitive, but I'm like, all right, well, what game isn't? I mean, I love God of War.
No, that's true.
It's pretty repetitive.
That's true. They're all kind of repetitive. Sometimes. So every now and then you get something that's like out of the box.
Mm-hmm. Like
or,
Dispatch.
New.
I thought Dispatch was really different.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to buy Dispatch, and I haven't done it yet.
That was different. Still
repetitive. I don't know why they didn't make that for console. I mean, unless it was like cost prohibitive to make it for consoles.
Yeah, don't know.
That I could see, but did you ever play Slay the Spire?
No, never. I kept saying I was going to, and then I never got to it.
It's a really good game. I haven't played the second one yet, but I've been told that the second one is very much the first one.
Yeah.
Dispatch is coming to console in the summer.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I'll wait.
I don't even know where my consoles are.
What do you mean? Oh, because y'all moved everything?
Yes.
Yeah, but obviously you did not lose your computer.
No, this room has LVP in it, and we're going to leave it that way because it's an office, so we're going to leave it this way and not have hardwood in here.
Yeah, it's probably better with the rolling chairs and stuff.
Yeah, but I put urethane wheels on mine.
Okay.
Because Beck has a Secret Lab chair, and you can tell sort of where it rolls over the floor, whereas mine doesn't leave anymore.
Why didn't she change out her wheels?
Because she didn't want to. She likes them.
Oh, okay.
Just nope.
I thought she might just want to save her floors.
It's not. I mean, it doesn't mark them. I mean, I think it comes off. You just have to scrub.
I have to do a little cleaning.
Yeah. Well,
that's fair.
Bad. All right. I think that's a show for us tonight. Thank you for listening, everybody. If you'd like to reach out and contribute to the show in any way, email us at joystickandmouse@gmail.com. You can leave us a review at iTunes and hit the like and subscribe on YouTube. That's new. We are in both places, Twitch and YouTube now. So until next time, Tim.
Take it easy, folks.
All right, we'll see you later, folks. Bye now.
If you like this show, check out more great content at incastmedianetwork.com.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Alrighty, that's the show. Ah, that was a good show.
Yeah. Mm. Did you all ever come down to eat at the Jamaican place by my house? Did y'all come like after you picked up the PS5?
Yeah, it was good. I had the patty was excellent. I'm trying to remember what I had. Trying to remember what I had while I was there, but I got patties and brought them home. Froze them, and they actually were great. Heating them up in the toaster oven from frozen, they were really good.
Yeah, since COVID, I've tried to get in there like once a week.
I think Beck had goat.
The goat is good. On Fridays they do snapper.
Oh, here, let me kill the stream.